Today we get to drive this 1967 Ford Wimbledon White Mustang. The previous owner stated that this was a one family owned vehicle and has 76,444 original miles. I can't document that all the way back to 67, but I just got to kind of go with what the previous owner stated, and judging by the interior and stuff, it's very possible that the miles are correct. As we look under the hood, this is a nice highly optioned car. It's got power steering, factory air conditioning, and power brakes. Not sure if it's got disc brakes or drum. We'll have to check on that a little later. It is a factory C-code car, believed to be the original engine as far as I can tell. Still has the original engine tag still on there. I haven't decoded it all yet. It's painted blue, but it is there. It's got chrome valve covers, chrome air cleaner, kind of like the Sprints had. Air conditioning is 100% complete. The previous owner stated that it did work last year, so I'm guessing it just needs to be charged up. As we look at the bottom side of the hood, the paint on the bottom side of the hood's in really good shape. I'm guessing the car was painted probably in the last 20-30 years. Still looks really good as a nice cruiser, driver quality car. It's going to have a few little imperfections here and there, and I'll do my best to point those all out to you. But it was original Wimbledon white, and that's the color they repainted it again. So it does have the deluxe hood with the turn signals in the hood. As far as our gaps go, the hood gap's excellent from front to back. Lines up really nicely on the top of the hood to the top of the fender. Hood might be down just a little bit, but it's not sticking up anywhere on there. As we go to the front valance looks nice on it. It's got the horse and corral, still looks really good and original. Front bumper. I mean, this is just a really good original condition Mustang. If we look down the sides of it, the body's really straight. I don't see any chips or anything on the front cowl. We got a little chip here at the back side of the hood. The rest of the hood looks really nice. As we come over here to the passenger side front fender, that all looks nice as well. It does have the wheel well trim, rocker molding, all that. Paint's all nice in the bottom of the front fender. Looks like we have a tiny little chip right here, very small. As far as our door gap goes, really not a bad gap. It's just a little wider in the bottom than it is in the top, but it's clearing nice. Back gap's nice and even from top to bottom. In front of the rear quarters, no blisters or bubbles. As we go over the wheel well, nothing. Behind the wheel is all nice and clean as well. So really solid old Mustang. Got chrome tips, dual exhaust sounds good. Back bumper looks nice, has a great shine to it. Chrome along the back here. Got a couple little scratch here in this chrome, but along the back it's really in good shape. Taillight lenses are the original taillight lenses. We do have a few pits around the chrome pieces if we look right up close here. A few little pits, but they're original as well. It's a really straight car. No hail damage, nothing like that on the roof. The roof paint looks great. So even though this paint job's older, I mean, it's still in really nice shape. So we look at the door jambs. The corner of the door is perfect. No bubbles or blisters on the inside or outside. Door panel's in great shape. Armrest is nice. The paint and stuff around the inside of the doors is excellent. When they repainted it, they did reshoot the door jambs as well. This car has never been any other color but white as far as I can tell. The trim coat is Wimbledon white. I don't see anywhere else that they've painted it any other color but white over the years. Carpet's in great shape. Passenger side seat cover looks original to me. I mean, you got some little wear along the back side, just some little scuffs, but it's in good shape throughout. It's got the factory seat belts in the back. The back door panels, paint is excellent as well. Headliner's nice. It's got a little stains at the very back of the headliner, just above that seal. There is a spot in the headliner over here too. Way over in the other corner does have a small hole in the headliner there. Visors are original. Dome light works. Roof rail rubbers are still original, guys. That's what I'm saying. This is an original car. I mean, you can tell the roof rail rubbers are getting just a little hard, but they've never been replaced. Same thing with these rubbers. They're in good shape, but they're the originals. Does have the little armrest in, comes right out if you want that original look, but the armrest with the cup holder is kind of nice.
Cheap cooking, Bob.
Original Philco AM radio works. Glove box is all in nice shape. It is a factory air car, as I mentioned. It's not blowing cold right now. At least I don't think it is. I was told it wasn't. Horn works. Oil pressure gauge works. Alternator gauge works. Temp gauge works. Gas gauge works. Speedometer works. It's got 76,447 miles. I was told that that is the original miles, but I can't document that. If we look at these kick panels, they should probably be replaced. It's got a crack in the kick panel way down low, and there's a couple little spots on the driver's side one too. So if you want it excellent, that will have to be replaced. Not a big deal. Does have seat belts in the front. They're the retractable ones. Passenger seat's great. Back seat's great. Door shuts nice. Roll that window up a little bit. There we go. Check out how the windows fit. Very nice fit on the windows. Like I said, you get these original cars, you know, you just can't hardly restore them as nice as they were from the factory as far as fit and finish in the windows. Car runs great, dual exhaust sounds good. If we look up the driver's side, very straight, nice paint, great shine. Just a really good looking Survivor older restoration car. I mean, you could take this to any of your local car shows and be super proud to own it and drive it. As far as your tires go, tires look like they're in good shape. I don't know how old they are, but they look to be in good shape as well. They're 205 7014s. Lower rear quarter, no bubbles, no blisters, no chips, no scratches that I can see. Same thing in front. The door right here does have a few little chips. A couple of them have been touched up. And you got little chips around this thing here, a couple chips there. Also a little scratch right on the top here. Very small, but it's there. The gap on the driver's door, very similar to the one on the passenger, but a little better. I'd say we got a real decent gap on this driver's side door on the front edge. If we look at the Mustang letters, the G's kind of crooked here a little bit. I know it's kind of a pain in the butt. We're doing that right now on our blue 67. Putting those emblems on. Kind of hard to get those perfectly straight. There's a couple chips right along here where you put the front headlight bezel on. Other than that, our front fender looks really good. No bubbles or blisters. I don't see any chips. Door looks good. Couple little, these aren't blisters, guys. I'd say there's 1, 2, 3 little, I call it like a little solvent pop in the paint. Not a blister, nothing like that. Nice solid corners of the doors. Same things, inside corner is really good. Check out these door rubbers. I mean, to me they're cracked and stuff. They look like the 100% original rubbers, which tells me that this is original miles. VIN number, 65A body, color is AM Wimbledon white. Trim is 2B, which is the two-tone blue. Date is 27U, DSO is 52, axle 0, trans is W. Again, the inside paint in here looks really nice. Door panel looks good, armrest looks good. Driver's side seat, again, appears to be original. really nice. I don't see any seam splits, anything like that. You can tell the blue right here is a little, maybe just a little faded at the very top corner. There again, it tells us about, you know, originality of it. Same thing here in our back seat. We've cleaned it all, but there's just a little discoloration in the seats. Definitely wouldn't replace them, but window goes up and down nice. This weather strip here, guys, should be replaced. This original one has wore through, so that needs to be replaced. Really, guys, everything's, like I said, everything's in good working order. There's your, we'll try the air once just to see, but obviously the heater works. The fan works good. We'll leave it on and see if the air is going to kick in. Light works in the console too, or in the little shifter. Shifter indicator light all works good. Wipers work good. Turn signal in the hood works. Transmission shifts great on it. Really shifted nice there. If we look at our trunk pictures on our website, www.coyoteclassics.com, it's got the spare, it's got the little jack and jack bag, all that kind of stuff with it, tire iron. So it's nice and complete in there. Kickdown works on the transmission, just a nice firm shift. Another shift into third. Front suspension feels really nice and tight. Steering feels tight. I know before I said I didn't know if it had disc or not. It definitely stops like disc, power disc. I didn't check yet, but takes off well. Speedometer works really good. It really picks up speed nicely. Perfectly straight down the road. I'll go ahead and roll my window up once. As I mentioned before, it really seals up pretty good too. There's your kick down. Goes from third to second, back up to third. That little rubber that I told you about earlier is letting a little wind noise in on the driver's side, so that little rubber should be replaced. As far as our temp gauge, it's way over on the cold side right now. That's the only thing that I guess I'm not 100% sure if it's working yet. Looks like it's coming up though a little bit. Brakes work great, steering's great. Just want to see if that air's... It's not a real super hot day today, but that air is definitely blowing cool. So I'm just going to say it just needs a little charge, guys. It feels like the air's blowing cool to me.